Do you believe people can be reincarnated and have a completely new life? Don't ask me to explain why or how. Because some god went and screwed up, it's happening to me. So here I am, getting a fresh start in a brand new world. Oh yeah, I also saw the goddess of reincarnation. And between us, she is super hot. But here's the part that sucks. I'm gonna lose my memories of her. Even now, I can't remember her face. I did think hard about what skills I wanted to start with, though. And all it cost me was my old life, and every memory I had. Pretty fair trade, huh? Anyway, do me a favor, and have as much fun as you can in your new world for me. It's all up to you, Kelvin. What is this place? Huh? Welcome to another world? Huh? Another world? What's that supposed to mean?
Congratulations! I'm thrilled to welcome you, my lord. Through a process of completely random selection, you were chosen to be reincarnated into another world. You may have noticed that you have no memory of your previous existence, but rest assured the old you agreed to this of his own free will, so everything's fine.
Reincarnated? You're joking! Crap! She's right, I can't remember. Who was I before now? Whoever I was, how can I let something this stupid happen to me?
Your new home is a fantasy world full of clashing blades and mages flinging magic. And I'm glad to report that the skills you chose prior to your awakening have already been granted to you. For further details, please have a look at the status screen.
Whoa. I picked a supporting type, huh? And I get a big stat boost when I level up. Judging by this, I must have been a hardcore gamer in my past life. You know, I was scared, but now I'm pretty excited. I take it back, old me. I was too hard on you. So, I'm a summoner. Hell yeah.
Now then, why not start off your journey on the right foot by traveling to a nearby town? Once you've arrived, you should be able to find a guild where you can register as an adventurer.
Right. There's no point standing around here. I'm off. Time to check out the town.
And away we go!
You kind of seem like an actual person. So, tell me, are you gonna come along too?
I suppose you don't remember me. Here, take a look at this. I have to say, before you, no one else has ever asked the goddess of reincarnation to become their follower. It took me aback at first, but I kind of liked it.
What the heck, previous me? Were you out of your mind?
And since you mentioned it, the reason we can talk is because summoners are able to communicate with their servants.
Here's what I know. I died in some kind of accident. From what I've gathered, it was because some god other than Melfina made a stupid mistake. So that god went to Melfina and asked if she would reincarnate me, since that's kind of her whole thing. Apparently, I professed my love on the spot. Well, that's what she says anyway. But all I know about her now is what her voice sounds like.
As soon as you finish choosing your skills, you asked me to make a contract. I'm in love with you!
Come with me!
Oh, you spent a whole hour shouting sweet things like that? I've been at my job for a few centuries now, and between the two of us, it was getting a little tiresome. So as soon as you offered, of course I agreed. I thought of it as a little vacation. Even gods need a break. Now, before you go worrying, I've left my employees in charge, so everything will be fine. Would you believe me if I said I haven't taken time off in decades? It's time for some well-deserved rest.
Stop treating my reincarnation like some kind of party. And give me my memories back.
Actually, you were the one who said you wanted to forget everything about your previous life. You said you needed more skill points, so you surrendered your past in exchange. Nobody forced you to.
Why would I say that to someone I was in love with? And besides, without my memories, how can I still feel that way about you?
I recall you saying, I don't need to remember because I'll fall in love with you all over again. You sounded so passionate and sincere that I simply couldn't argue with you.
Hubba hubba! Congratulations! My affection has increased.
Why do I feel like you're teasing me? It's not fair. I'm getting embarrassed about something I don't even remember doing. That was intense. But if what she says is true, then she must have been my type at some point at least. Makes me curious. Now I really want to find out what Melfina looks like. So you and I made a contract, right? Does that mean I can summon you whenever I want?
I'm afraid you'll have to wait. The amount of NP you'll need for that is far beyond your current stats. Till then, I look forward to seeing you grow and hearing more of your love confessions.
I don't know about that last part.
We're almost at the guild, my lord. It's just ahead on the right.
I figured it'd be impressive, but this, kind of imposing, honestly. I wonder if the inside is as sweet as the exterior.
What brings you in here today, dear adventurer?
I'd like to issue a request for a job.
Nice to see you again. Great work finishing your latest quest. Here you are. The reward for your courageous efforts.
Next in line? Hello, good sir. I'm here to assist you with anything you need today.
I'd like to sign up to be an adventurer.
So registration, then? I can help you with that. Let's see here. These are all the forms that you're required to fill out. Do you need someone to write for you?
I'm fine, thanks. When I was reincarnated, I was given the skills Understand Language and Literacy.
Wait a moment. Under your class listing, you wrote Summoner. Are you sure that's what you intended?
Is that bad or something?
Summoner is an ultra-rare job, and in this world, typically there's only one per nation. If anyone finds out what your class is, you might draw some unwanted attention. I know for a fact that the nation's rulers would quickly take an interest in you.
Understood. I want to avoid that. Okay. I'll just say that my class is Green Mage instead.
Thank you very much, Kelvin. Wait here for a moment.
I was lucky to end up in a fantasy world, but I don't want to throw away my freedom. Better keep that summoner thing a secret.
Thank you for your patience. Here's your guild membership card. You just registered with us today, so as you can see, you'll be starting off as an F-rank adventurer. Here at the guild, we get jobs of varying complexity from all over. Then we divide them up into different ranks according to which adventurers can take them.
So right now, since I'm F-rank, the only jobs that I'm allowed to accept are the F-rank ones, huh?
Actually, you can take up to one rank above your own. Although, if you end up failing the job, you'll be charged a contract penalty. So choose them carefully.
It wouldn't be smart to go around taking any high-ranking jobs that I find.
Once you successfully complete 10 in a row, you'll go up an adventurer rank. But even if you do more advanced ones, they don't count any differently toward the total. Also, once you make it to rank C, you'll start having to take exams. So be ready for that!
I will. You got any jobs that are good for beginners?
Oh, certainly. Here's a few to choose from.
So, looks like I can either defeat 3 blue slimes, or go harvest some herbs, and a special request to help find a missing cat. Huh.
If you ask me, I think your best option would be to fight the slimes. Why not form a contract with one as well? A slime would make an ideal monster for your first summoning.
You and I were thinking the same thing. I can't wait to give my ability a test run. Someplace where no one's around, of course. I've decided to take the slime quest. It ought to be a piece of cake.
Excellent choice. Consider it yours.
One more thing.
Haha, thanks for your business.
So, you settled on a wooden rod. It barely raises your physical attack stats, but it does have a small amount of magic, making your spells more powerful.
I had to use most of my money, but I can't fight those slimes without a weapon. Time to go and earn more so we can stay at an inn tonight. Well, this is kind of weird. It might be because I took the road to Parth. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. For some reason, I haven't seen any monsters.
You found some blue slimes! Use appraising eye and find out what you're up against, my lord.
I see. So this is appraising eye, huh? Looks like it reveals data about my target's stats.
At the moment, your appraising eye is ranked S, which means you can assess creatures up to 100 levels above you, as well as any items that are ranked S.
Sounds like that encompasses just about everything. Hold on. When you showed me your stats earlier, all I saw was a bunch of question marks. Are you past level 100?
I am a goddess. What did you expect?
And modest, too. So, how much MP do I need to summon you? Sounds like it's going to take me forever to earn enough. No, I'm getting off topic. I need to figure out how to deal with these blue slimes. Okay. First thing is making that summoner contract work. How do I do that?
Well, you're going to need your target's consent, and then the rest will be entirely up to you.
Get my target's consent, huh? So I have to talk the slime into being on my side?
Well, for monster types that don't understand speech, the best strategy is to attack and weaken them. But don't kill them, obviously. When your HP is low enough, use the contract and they should consent. Think of it as a friendly invitation to join your party.
You kinda sound like a tutorial in a video game. A magic spell would probably kill it. Better use a physical attack.
Are you alright? That looked painful.
That was a bit careless. What's going on? Slimes ought to be the weakest monsters. So why am I getting my butt kicked by one?
If that thing had a mouth, I bet it would say, "Hey, what's up, brah? You wanna go? Quit picking fights you can't win!"
You're not helping. This thing's strong. I'll use magic. Wait, no. If I kill it, I can't use the contract. Now I see. Turns out it's not as fast as I thought. Just agile, which explains how it's able to keep dodging my attacks. But if I move faster, I can land a hit. Dodge this! KO. It's got 3 HP left. Not bad. Time for that contract.
First, you'll need to extend your hand.
It feels like something is being taken out of me. Are you sure this is safe?
It's probably all the magic you're having to use. Summoning contracts consumes half of your remaining MP, regardless of whether you succeed.
Well, you could have given me a warning beforehand. Whatever. Did it agree?
Congratulations are in order! The contract was a success!
I don't notice anything different.
The monster you just made the arrangement with doesn't have a name yet. So, why don't you decide what you'd like to call it?
I've got it! From this day forth, I'm going to call you Clotho. Glad to have you on the team, pal. That's strange. It's almost like I can sense what the slime is feeling. Right now, it seems happy.
The two of you are now able to communicate, even without words. In fact, all your servants can converse with each other as well.
That's pretty cool. I guess I'll refer to that as the servant network. Should be a big help in battle. Next, I'll try my hand at summoning. If I used half my MP for the contract, then I should still have 10 points left over. Is that enough to make it work?
For a slime of this level, I believe it is.
Okay. Now, Clotho! Whew. That went smoother than I thought it would. Now it's time for us to take on that job.
You're going to make Clotho murder its own kind? That's ruthless, my lord. Who's the real monster here?
They naturally increase in size after devouring weaker slimes. So it can't be all that terrible, can it? It's okay. You don't have to do it, buddy. All right. You're welcome to absorb any slimes you end up defeating. But you have to leave their cores. We're going to need those to show the guild we finished the job. It's time to use some green magic. Listen, first I'm going to attack one of them using a spell. You take the other one. It's your chance to show me what you can do. Clotho should get a buff from the magic I'm supplying it, meaning it'll be stronger than an ordinary blue slime. And Melfina taught me a few basic green magic spells earlier, so I can deal some damage too. But after making the contract and summoning, I only have enough MP for one shot. Good news is, I have healing items. It may be tough, but we'll make this work!
Wind strike!
Clotho! Got him! Holy crap. After the contract, Clotho got a major boost to its speed stat. And a phase too?
As an S-Class summoner, your servants get a 100-point boost to all stats upon joining you.
I better hope it doesn't turn against me. That must be why countries are in such desperate need of summoners. I mean, if I can add this much power to a level 1 slime, then just imagine.
I should probably mention, my lord, as rare as summoners are on their own, you're actually the only one in existence who's an S rank. The others are far weaker, rank B or C at best, and their stat boosts only reach as high as +10 or +20 points.
How about that? If I'm being honest, having such an incredible skill at level 1 almost feels like cheating. What the heck? Wow, you found another one over there and took it out. That's awesome! Nice work, Clotho! Thanks to you, we defeated the blue slimes and completed the mission early. Good work today. Really.
You did well yourself. Not only did you win your first fight, but you secured your first contract.
Not a bad haul for a first job. There's enough here to get us some food and a room for the night. You know, you could have started me off with a bit more cash to spend. Then I would have had better equipment going into that fight.
Hey now, if I had done that, you wouldn't have had the satisfaction of succeeding on your own. I even took the liberty of calculating the exact amount of money you'd need to purchase this world's base level equipment down to the cent.
Wow, great. Anyway, Angie from the guild recommended a certain inn. I think it's over here somewhere?
They appear to be trading slaves.
That's messed up. But hey, I've got some more summon slots available. I could free one of them and invite her to my party.
As you can see, gentlemen, I got something special the other day I believe may pique your interest. Take a good look at her. A genuine elf.
Quite the rarity, considering they never leave their villages. She's on the thin side, but most elves have great potential to be beautiful. Yep, with some polish, she could really shine.
I agree. Now, I used the word genuine, but it's only fair to me to disclose that she's technically a half-elf, and not full-blood. Still, I was incredibly lucky to get her at the price I did. Tell me, good sirs, how much would you be willing to offer?
The Spirit Song. Looks like this is the place.
Anja's #1 recommended spot for new cash-strapped adventurers. In other words, you, my lord.
Let's see it. Good evening.
Howdy. Welcome to Spirit Song. How can I be of service to you, sir?
One room for the night, please and thanks.
Sure thing. If you find it to your liking, you're welcome to stay for longer. The name's Claire, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Kelvin. I heard a rumor in the guild that the meals here are supposed to be delicious.
Oh, your timing couldn't be more perfect. I'm just getting dinner ready. I'll cook you something scrumptious. Rest up in your room till then.
I kind of figured this. But there's no bath, huh?
Not on this side of town. Only the wealthy have them in their castles or mansions. When it comes to everyone else, they wash in the river or wipe themselves down with hot towels.
It's gonna be tough for someone from Japan to go without baths. One day, I'll live in a house with a tub. Haven't eaten since I awakened. Guess I must have been too distracted.
I smell something delicious nearby.
Same here. You know what? I think it's about time I experienced the local cuisine.
You've earned it, my lord. But starting tomorrow, please level up as quickly as you can so that you'll be able to summon me. I'm so close to having a chance to eat human food. I can almost taste it.
Sure. Leave it to me.
Well, now dig in.
Whoa! This looks so good! And thus, I took my first step into this world and my new life. So far, I have two companions. There's Melfina, a goddess I can only hear, and a blue slime named Clotho. I wonder what other comrades and foes are waiting for me up ahead. For one reason or another, the person I was before chose for me to become a summoner. I guess all there is to do is get what I can out of this. You can call me Kelvin. I don't remember what happened to me in my past life, but I've been reborn in another world, as an adventurer who works with a guild. But I'm not alone. Melfina, the goddess of reincarnation, is here too. She's looking out for me while I get used to this place. It seems whoever I was previously was a little bit unhinged. I mean, who would trade their memories for a bunch of skills? I spend most of my days leveling up, taking on jobs from the guild with Clotho, a blue slime. We've made lots of progress too, thanks to my double skill points and double growth rate boosts. I get a multiplier on the experience I gain, plus 100 skill points when I hit a new level. I even got to choose a new ability from this huge list. I ended up going with Concealment rank D. I may have awakened in this world with all kinds of cool powers, but if I want to have any chance at living a peaceful life here, I need to upgrade my skill to Concealment rank B as soon as possible. And I'm not the only one learning new tricks. Gaining a level gave Clotho Absorb rank F.
Congratulations! All your leveling up is paid off! Well done! After completing that last job, you're officially promoted from Rank F Adventurer to Rank E.
Thanks for the enthusiasm.
To be honest, when you started taking on higher rank jobs without a party, you had me a little bit worried. Not many can achieve all that on their own.
Even if you wanted to form a party, there's no way you could've.
Right. Because my secret would be instantly found out. And they'd know I was a summoner. Besides, I don't need one. Not when I've got a strong partner like Clotho.
You say you'd prefer not to draw attention, but you haven't exactly been discreet either, my lord.
Look at him. How'd he move up so fast?
Yeah, isn't that the new kid who just registered with the guild at the lowest rank? And he's been leveling up without a party.
If you ask me, some mage must have screwed up at his job and had to become an adventurer to get by.
Tell me something. Before joining us, did you serve as a court mage in some far-off palace? I'm just asking because you're too strong to be a newbie.
Actually, I can't talk about that, unfortunately.
Sorry, I forgot I shouldn't pry. The guild has a strict rule about asking adventurers such personal questions. But do me a favor and be careful out there, okay? Let me guess, after getting promoted, you'll be heading straight into a D-rank mission, right?
Am I that predictable? Don't worry. I do want a rank D mission, but I'll run if I have to. And I promise, I'm super quick on my feet.
At the very least, invest in some better gear. Don't think I haven't noticed. You're still using the same equipment you were a week ago.
All right, fine. I'll get some new equipment. Before that, find me a new job, a rank D.
Here's a suggestion. Go try taking down a Black Ghost Knight.
A what?
Oh, Casual, you made it back already.
Yep, that's right. You missed me. Sounds like you were hoping I'd be gone for longer.
Well, since you're here, how did you fare with the mission?
I crushed it, obviously. The Lizard Man nest proved to be a bit of a challenge, but hey, rank C jobs aren't supposed to be easy. By the way, I heard the news. How you got promoted without any help. Put her there. As someone who's way higher up, I'm quite impressed.
Thanks, but who are you?
How rude of me. I neglected to tell you my name. Call me Cashel. I'm a rank D adventurer.
Would you listen to that liar? Acting like his strength's not rank B at least.
Funny how when rookies go on jobs with him, they don't come back. Now he's after that cocky mage who's always taking quests above his rank.
What's more, there's nobody registered with the guild who even comes close to matching his strength.
Well, what now? Is anyone going to tell that poor green mage what he's in for?
Getting back to the Black Ghost Knight, my party's about to tackle that job, and an extra hand wouldn't hurt. What do you say you team up with us?
No, Kelvin can't do it! Even though it's only a rank D assignment, we've seen reports that say this particular knight is a lot tougher to defeat than the other ones have been. You just got your promotion, and this is too dangerous to take on as your first job.
Everything's going to go smoothly, Ange. And if there is any trouble, we'll have his back.
I guess so, but...
I'll have to decline your offer. Thanks for asking, though. Obviously, somebody as weak as me would only hold you guys back.
You're being way too humble, rookie.
It looks like his stats are about as high as Clotho's. He's got some troubling skills, too. But his title's the biggest red flag. Says he's a murderer. One thing's for sure, he's not going to back down. Guess I've got no other choice. Hey, I know. How about a friendly competition instead?
Come again?
You heard right. Let's find out which of us can defeat this Black Ghost Knight first. You and your party? Or me? Naturally, I'll be going solo.
And I admire that. But there's zero chance of you marching in there and beating that thing alone. I'm going to stop you, but I'm still bringing my party with me. Is that all right?
Sure, I don't mind.
I'll accept your challenge, rookie. We'll see each other again. Soon.
It's pretty clear he's setting up a trap for me. So let's walk right into it. He'll probably come after me while I'm fighting the Black Ghost Knight. Or wait till afterwards. Also, I'm curious about this party he mentioned. In any case, they should make good opponents.
Why are you so insistent on going through with this?
I've worked hard to reach this rank, and I think someone needs a demonstration.
I don't know, sweetie. For some reason, it sounds like we're the ones setting a trap for him.
Would you pipe down, please?
Sorry!
Calvin, we just want you to be safe.
And give it your best. I'll be quiet now.
So, what'd you find out? And be quick.
Actually, boss, that rookie might be a whole lot more powerful than we give him credit for. My appraising eye is at rank C, and it won't work, which tells me that he's got rank C concealment at minimum.
How strange. And here I thought he was just an idiot who likes to show off. But if you can't analyze his status, then that sheds a new light on things. Makes you wonder what he's trying to hide.
Doesn't matter to me. I'll just break him in half like the last one, get it? I'll snap him like a twig.
Now, Raj, don't get worked up. Remember, the newbie challenged us to a friendly competition. And as veterans, we need to respect that. At the very least, the kid does have guts.
And Raj is about to curb stomp him. Listen up. You gotta be more delicate this time around. So in other words, no crushing. Just take it easy.
You lost me when you mentioned delicate. Now step back and let me do what I do best.
Hope you'll be good entertainment, rookie. For a while, at least. What the? The undead army's been cleaned out? Who the hell got to them before us?
That'd be me. I'm glad to see you finally made it. Oh, this must be the party you talked about before.
That's a verdant staff. A green mage, huh? Is this a joke?
So stupid. He can conceal his stats all he wants, when his equipment tells us all we need to know.
I'm assuming the Black Ghost Knight is waiting on the other side of these doors, right?
I thought the whole point was to see who could defeat it the fastest. Nice of you to wait around for us.
I know what he's doing. This coward's afraid he can't handle it on his own and needs the three of us to lend him a hand.
You're way off base. There's no question I'm going to win our contest. I just figured I should clear out the area real quick so we could fight without any interference. Let's face it, I'm the one you're really after, right? So I say we get this battle over with now.
No way! Somehow he figured out what we were up to, boss!
So you knew and still decided to show up here alone. Did the guild pay you to deceive us? Oh, wait. You want the bounty for these two, don't you?
That explains why he's got such a high concealment rank. You're a bounty hunter posing as a rookie, aren't you?
Bounty? I didn't know they had a price in their heads.
Even so, that doesn't change the plan.
Yeah, I get it. Honestly, no. I just happened to get lucky. I mean, you're the one who approached me, so how would that work? Now, since he looks the most terrified, let's start with the big bald baby.
Oh, you think I'm scared of you? I'm gonna punch that lying mouth right up your face!
No, Raj, don't be an idiot!
What did you do to the floor?
I take it you've never seen the rank D green magic, Mudvine. It's pretty handy. It turns the ground beneath my enemy into a bottomless mire, making them helpless to escape.
We didn't even notice it, which means that he's using a high-rank concealment skill. I don't care who he is. If you're going to activate that spell, then you need time. He must have set it up earlier and hid it from us.
But my detect concealment skill should have been able to show us the trap anyway.
Damn, maybe you didn't notice these muscles, but they aren't gonna be held back by a puddle of mud!
Wind attack.
Sorry, boss, but I'm getting out of here!
Hey, don't you dare run away, coward!
You would have done the same if you had my instincts! All I know is there's something really off about him!
My lord, Gimel has retreated, but Castor will be in attack range within a few seconds.
Yeah, I know. Don't panic. All part of the plan.
It's your turn, Clotho! Don't let him get away!
Luckily for us, Clotho evolved from a blue slime to a slime Glatonia. Also earned itself a new title, Devourer.
Oh, hell no! That's a slime! It's got a face and a taste for blood!
All right, I think that's enough for today. What's wrong? Clotho, did you take damage in that fight?
Don't worry, it's not injured. In fact, it's just the opposite. Your little blue slime is evolving! Clotho, become a slime Clatonia. These species are a legendary quasi-demon king-class monster, the same kind that almost decimated the water country of Taraj.
A slime Platonia, huh? Whoa, awesome! Makes sense. His endurance was only 81. Nice try, I guess.
Duck it again! Now, Castle, handle him while I take out the slime!
Fine! You're dead either way!
Giving free lessons, Castle. Let's see what you can teach me then!
It's not fair. You're too strong.
So you thought you'd be able to level up faster by farming experience from defeating other adventurers instead of monsters, is that it? That's pretty sick. I'll hand you over to the guild as soon as I'm done here.
How kind of them to provide you with a warm-up. But now it's time for us to move on to the main event!
You've built up quite a reputation, Black Ghost Knight. So what are you made of? Level 53, with a name and everything. Man, I've got to convince this guy to team up with us.
Sounds like you're not nervous about it at all!
What do you want?
I came here to defeat you. Or rather, that's what I originally planned. But things have changed. Listen up! I'm Keldon the Summoner! Join me! Sign a contract!
You know, lately, most people's first reactions are just to run at me with their swords drawn. Forget about conversation. Except you. You're the first one who hasn't. It's only been a short while since I became a monster with a personality. Believe it or not, I used to be a respected knight captain, proudly protecting the country I loved. But back then, I was a human, of course. I'm sure you're wondering why I was turned into a monster. Well, I'm just as clueless as you are. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I have some unfinished business in this world.
What is going on here? The fearsome Black Ghost Knight is just some old guy who likes to talk.
As for what exactly that business might be, couldn't really say for sure. But I've been standing guard inside this castle. Oh yeah, you want some candy?
Okay. He's not what I expected after all the rumors I heard.
I'm sure he's just happy to finally have someone to talk to. Honestly, I think I know how he feels.
What's with this candy? It tastes weird.
Probably because of how old it is. I offered it to be polite, but I didn't think you'd actually eat it. I gotta say, it kind of turns my stomach.
Enough talking. It's time to fight.
Wait, my lord, wasn't there something important you wanted to ask him?
Oh yeah, the contract. So, what would you say about teaming up with me?
A contract, eh? I once served a king and country. Neither exists anymore. I'm not opposed to a new master, but before agreeing, there's something I need be absolutely certain of.
You want to make sure I'm worthy enough first, don't you? All right then, let me show you. But here's the thing. You can't go easy on me, or there'll be no point.
Picking a fight with a stronger opponent. Well, kid, you're definitely something.
Let's go, old man!
I have a name, you brat. You will address me as Gerard.
Practice what you preach, Gramps. The one you're fighting. It's Keldon! Kuro! The attacks were in his blind spots. How'd he block them?
It would appear that he's using Mind's Eye, my lord. He's receiving bonuses for any decision requiring a split-second reaction.
Like you said, give it your all. Otherwise, you're wasting my time.
Earthen Rip!
Huh? Self-destruct. That slime's got all sorts of tricks.
Jump as far as you can to the side!
He's fast. I didn't even see him swing his weapon.
Let's tackle!
That didn't faze him at all. What the heck? I'll admit, not too bad.
But how's this? Air pressure!
What's happening?
That spell manipulates the air to hold you in place. It's game over, Grandpa!
No, I can't die here. I refuse to.
My love.
Ah, that's right. I remember. I hail from Alcarl, a land with many farms and lush greenery. Modest though it was, I called it home. One day, the king was visited by a messenger from the western continent, an elf by the name of Gildora.
King Alcar, I order you to swear allegiance to my nation, the Lysia Empire, and bring the holy empire of Daramis to its knees.
Insolence! What mockery is this? Naturally, our king refused to comply with his demands. But then, the elf gave us a warning.
Do as you will, wise king. But you mustn't forget, should you disobey Lysia's wishes, then in time you will be forced to pay a devastating price.
Oh, darling. Our precious little girl, Connie.
Betty, no. After a few short days, Alcara fell. You served me with great loyalty. Now, you deserve to rest. I was pushed to my limit quite some time ago. What shall we do? Ah, I know. Why don't I get you a piece of candy, Connie? Now I understand what it is that keeps me here in this world. Avenging the Kingdom of Altar!
No way! Air pressure did nothing to him!
Let me ask you a favor, kid.
Earth and Rampart!
Will you aid me in my quest for vengeance?
Air pressure! This isn't over! Kulta! Your turn! Take him down!
Connie, Betty,
You brought back a piece of the Black Ghost Knight's armor. So the mission is complete!
Congratulations, rookie!
Everyone said the Black Ghost Knight was dangerous. I can't believe you beat him.
Cashel and his gang were constantly causing trouble. But thanks to you, they'll never bother us again!
I hope you're prepared to confess your crimes. I'm sure you'll get the death penalty.
Wait, Kelvin! Surprisingly, the job you just did was classified to be far surpassing the abilities of a D-rank adventurer. Therefore, you're going to receive a personal thanks from the Guildmaster, not to mention a special rank increase. Anyway, you're back safe. And that's all that matters to me. You're full of surprises, Kelvin.
I know. In fact, I'm as surprised as you are. I found out. The Black Ghost Knight was really powerful.
How about that girl at the front desk? She sure was easy on the eyes. Is she a suitable fit for your harem, my king?
She better not be! Need I remind you that I am your fiancé?
Ah, so you're already spoken for. I underestimated your prowess with women, my king.
Indeed you did!
I can't take this! All three of you, shut up right now!
Gerard, I didn't like Kid, but my king is bad too.
But sir, a knight can only swear fealty to a king.
Melfina, we're not engaged. Let's be real. You're just using me as an excuse to get out of doing your real job as a goddess.
Well, technically. My lord, look in front of you! There's someone on the stairs!
Hold on. Don't change the...
Greetings. Beautiful day, don't you think?
I set out to battle the famous Black Ghost Knight Gerard. After a fierce fight, and with the help of Clotho and Malfina, I defeated him. As a summoner class, I can make a contract, allowing foes to become servants. That is, as long as they agree.
I pledge fealty to you, my new king.
Gerard, the pain you've endured after the loss of your family and country is now mine to share. Afterwards, I returned to the guild to report on my victory, where I met an older gentleman.
Greetings. Beautiful day, don't you think? And it's perfect for an adventure, wouldn't you agree?
You've got that right. I'm ready to go on a new one as soon as possible.
That's quite enthusiastic of you, but you should consider resting ever so often.
Well, you know, you're the one who said it was a perfect day for an adventure. Guildmaster.
I see why they're all talking about you. You're right. I'm Leo, the head of the Parth Adventurers Guild, and pleased to finally meet you, Kelvin. Before we proceed further, I have a rather silly question. Tell me, where are you from?
Oh, crap.
Somewhere far off? Like another world?
His appraising eye is rank A, and easily beats out my rank B concealment. Which means he can see who I really am. Not good.
Ange informed me about what happened with Cashel. And of course, how you then proceeded to defeat the Black Ghost Knight alone. Or more accurately, how you and your servants were victorious. After all, you are a summoner, correct?
It's my fault for not being more careful. You can't blame me, though. It's not like I expected to run into anybody with appraising eye rank A.
My king, you must stand tall.
Gerard?
It's not like you could have kept your status hidden forever. I say it's better to focus on making more allies with whom you can freely share your secret.
Yes, and we'll give you as much support as we can. Pew pew!
You're right. Thanks, guys. You've got me. Can't hide the truth from your appraising eye. I mean, its rank is so high, you must have known about Cashel and his buddies being criminals, too. Makes me wonder, why did you never put a stop to that?
Apologies for what seems a lack of action on my part. You see, Cashel's a noble from the militant nation of Tryson, and whenever it comes to criminal matters pertaining to foreign aristocracy, a degree of proof is awfully helpful.
Cashel was a noble?
Rest assured, I wasn't idly standing by. Necessary preparations were being made and justice was about to be rightfully served.
Luckily for everyone, I was able to deal with him first.
To be honest, I'm glad I didn't have any extra work. He will be made to answer for his actions, thanks to your involvement.
I'm relieved to hear that. Now, should we dispense with the chit-chat and get to business?
I hope I didn't give you the wrong impression and make you think I was your enemy. If anything, I was hoping the two of us could become good friends. You probably wouldn't have guessed, but I've met others from a different world once before.
There are others like me somewhere out there?
Perhaps you were familiar with the heroes of the Holy Empire of Daramus.
Oh.
Melfina...
That's right. I'm kind of responsible for reincarnating them.
You what? When did this happen?
If you're curious, I can tell you about it later.
Huh?
The priestess of Daramus heard the prophecy of God, summoning the heroes. And what revelation did she receive, you ask? The Demon King's imminent return.
Oh, really?
Perhaps that is the reason why monsters across the continent have grown so violent recently. You'll recall the Black Ghost Knight you fought was stronger than others of his kind, most likely because of the Demon King's revival. It doesn't matter how many heroes there are. They simply aren't able to protect an entire continent. If the news of the Demon King is true and he is returning, I'd prefer they focus their energy solely on defeating him.
I get it. While the heroes are tied up, you're asking me to protect you from the monsters, right?
There are many members of the guild, but not enough who are able to handle rank B jobs or higher. We'll pay for the missions that we assign you, and we'll provide any support needed. Furthermore, I'll use my authority to increase your adventurer rank so you may choose any job you desire regardless of difficulty.
Sounds a little too much in my favor.
You hid you were from another world, and you didn't want people knowing you were a summoner. Now, why do that? Perhaps you weren't interested in getting involved in some ridiculous power struggle between nobles. But if you're willing to use your skills to help us, I can guarantee your freedom, which seems quite valuable.
He can see right through you.
I've watched my share of gifted individuals come and go, but none of them were able to master summoning at your level. While we're on the subject, you're already equal to that of a rank S adventurer. It'd be a shame for your talents to go to waste. So I'll help you climb to the top before you're claimed by another cause.
If those are your terms, I think the two of us can help each other out.
I heard you got promoted to rank B. It felt like yesterday you were only an F.
How'd you find out so fast? He just can't keep a secret in this town.
It's the only thing the younger adventurers are talking about.
Between you and me, the less that info gets spread around, the better.
Oh, don't be silly. I've never heard of anyone being promoted so quickly, and we are going to celebrate the occasion properly. You wouldn't tell me no if I said I was going to cook up an extra side dish for dinner, would you?
No way. As if I'd ever turn down any meal you've whipped up. In the meantime, do you think you could make me some lunch?
My king, is that woman part of you-know-what?
Who, Claire? No. Enough about candidates for my harem, okay? She's just a nice lady who runs the inn we've all been staying at for this week.
Talking about harems when you've already got me.
Don't you start too, or you're just gonna encourage his nonsense. Got a sec, Melfina?
Of course. What do you wish to ask, my lord?
You mentioned you reincarnated heroes before. Tell me about them.
That took place some time ago. It was for the priestess of the Holy Empire of Daramus who performed the summoning ritual. So I went ahead and picked out some candidates for her. Smart, lovely lads and ladies to get reincarnated. But like I said, that was a while back, so they're probably at a pretty decent level by now.
Come on. You're treating this as if it's not a big deal.
The priestess of Daramus heard the prophecy of God, summoning the heroes. And what revelation did she receive, you ask? The Demon King's imminent return.
Imagine battling him. Huh. Guess something had to be done to keep everyone from panicking.
Before you start asking too many questions, it's got little to do with you, so don't worry. Over the years, I've gotten more and more sick of these Demon Kings. I'd rather you not get involved too.
Yeah. I nearly lost that battle. Heroes and Demon Kings. Yikes. Clotho! The reward money I gave you, can I have it back? Yeah, good job. I've gotta admit, that inventory skill you've got is great. How much can a Glatonia fit inside its body, anyway? Oh yeah, sounds like it ought to be more than enough.
Ah, coinage. Going to the market, are we?
You bet. Hey Claire, would you mind setting another place at the table for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're in a jovial mood, my king. What are you planning on acquiring?
Wanna know?
Huh?
I'm going to go buy me a woman!
Makes sense. You are the appropriate age, after all. Not to mention, it is every man's dream.
No, probably should have explained it better. I passed by the slavers before, and it got me thinking how for safety, I should add to my numbers. Melfina and I have already discussed the idea.
You're going to train her and add her to your party.
Bingo. There's one I saw. Hopefully she's still there, though.
You've already got me! Am I not enough?
Would you stop being so dramatic? If I'm being honest, when I fought against Gerard, I barely came out on top. And I'm going to be facing a ton more enemies with similar strength. Which means I need all the combat power I can get.
That's wise of you.
She wouldn't have been able to use skill points without her captor's permission. So it may turn out that I'll be the one to pick her abilities and everything. That way, we can make sure she's a perfect fit for the team. For starters, it would be nice to have someone who could provide support attacks from far away. Huh?
Allow me, sir! Would you hold still? So we got a deal?
Screw you, pal! The girl must be cursed! I don't want her near me!
It's her. She's still here.
You mean the half-elf I got suckered into buying? Wish they had told me she was cursed. Anyone so much as touches her catches on fire.
Her skill points haven't been touched yet, just like I anticipated. Melfina?
Yes?
That curse of hers, what kind of skills do I need to break it?
It looks like a Fire Dragon King's curse. A sacred bless spell from a rank A white magic user ought to be enough.
You turned out to be an utter waste. Damn it. Figures. A half-elf who's cursed. There goes my investment. Nobody in their right mind is gonna want to spend money on something like that! What? Oh, the guy from before. You want something, fella?
Actually, yes. I'd like to purchase that girl there.
You saw what she did to the last guy who tried to buy her? Sure, she's a half-elf, and yeah, she's a rarity, and okay, she's never had a master, but still, she's cursed! Touch her and you'll get burnt to a crisp!
I assume that'll be enough?
Who are you?
Off with you, girl. Whatever reason, this guy's decided that you're his problem now.
sir, excuse me. It's just... I wanted to say thank you for getting me out of that cage. My name is Ethel.
Hi, Ethel. I'm Kelvin, an adventurer. I'd like for you to come join my party and fight beside me.
But what about my curse?
Tell me, how long have you lived that way?
I can't remember a time in my life when I wasn't being bought or sold. Somebody purchased me as soon as I was born. I don't even know what my parents look like, or why I'm cursed for that matter.
I see. That must have been hard.
No, don't touch me. The fire. I don't want it to hurt you. I don't want to harm anyone ever again.
Ethel. Just believe in me.
But how are you?
Listen, I don't know what you've been through. I can't even imagine. Rest assured, you're not going to have to suffer another day.
But my hands, they don't hurt you?
No, I healed you. From now on, you won't hurt anyone else with cursed flames. The spell is broken.
I don't know how, but thank you. It's finally over.
Poor girl. Looks like it worked out in the end, though.
Yeah. Thanks to Sacred Bless. Rank A white magic's powerful. Then again, I had plenty of leftover skill points to get it.
Well, I suppose I'll let her have you. At least for the time being. But as soon as you can summon me, it's gonna be a different story.
You've got a real good heart there, Goddess. Very generous. It's me.
Back from another busy day of adventuring, Cal? Your timing's perfect. The food's already been set on the table. My word. And who's this lovely guest you've brought in with you?
A friend of mine. And by the way, could you find her some fresh clothes? There's no rush, of course. It can wait till after dinner. Man, I'm dying of hunger here. Trust me, you've never had food that tasted this good.
Excuse me? I'm not having an adorable girl like her sit at the table dressed in those awful rags. We're getting her cleaned up before dinner. Huh?
Don't worry. You can go.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on here, but let me take care of her for a bit, Cal.
I'll leave her to you then.
Hope we weren't too long. All finished. You can come out now, Ethel. Time to show Kelvin here how pretty you are.
Do you like my outfit? Please be honest.
I'm really sorry. It's just... I'm speechless. You're beautiful.
I swear, since you've given me a chance at a normal life, I'll help you however I can. I look forward to serving you.
Yeah? Glad to have you.
Your poor stomach. I kept you waiting, didn't I? I'll make you both a warm dinner.
If you aren't busy.
Oh, ma'am, if you need any help, I'd love to be of service.
Much obliged.
Is that a maid outfit? Nice going, Claire. A little while later, Ethel and I ate a delicious meal prepared by Claire. It was so good, Ethel actually broke into tears. I told her about Melfina, Clotho, Gerard too, that I was a summoner, and how she had to keep all of it a secret. The next issue was setting her skills. I made sure she had the same ones as me. Between double growth rate and double skill points, she'll rank up in no time. For the remaining points, I let her decide how she wanted to spend them. I talked it over with Melfina, and we decided she needed to start picking her own skills and begin making decisions for herself. Well, things were going perfectly fine. That is, until that night. I asked Claire to give me a room with an additional bed, but there weren't any available. She's really cute. How am I supposed to get any sleep?